this video, we will show you how to change the front brake caliper on your Jeep Grand Cherokee. You can find it on CarParts.com via the link in the description. For safety reasons, we strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Jeep Grand Cherokee safely. And if your Grand Cherokee is equipped with Quadra-Lift air suspension, you want to watch it. This will avoid damaging your suspension system. Activate the jack mode. Open the brake fluid reservoir. Place a container to collect the fluid under the caliper, since the brake fluid may leak out. Turn the brake disc inward to make this operation easier. Using a ratchet and a 15mm socket, unscrew the Banjo bolt connecting the hose to the caliper. Finish unscrewing by hand. Remove the old copper gasket from the Banjo bolt, then remove the Banjo bolt from the hose. Here's a tip. You can limit brake fluid leakage during this operation by plugging both sides of the Banjo with Banjo shutter pliers. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the pad retaining clip. Remove the stopping plugs. With a ratchet and an 11mm Allen socket, unscrew the lower slide pin. Finish unscrewing by hand. Remove the slide pin. Repeat this process with the upper slide pin. Remove the caliper. Remove the brake pad from the caliper. Remove the brake pad from the caliper mount. To do this, slide it away from the disc. Using a ratchet and a 21mm socket, unscrew the two holding bolts on the caliper mount. Depending on the state of the bolts on the caliper mount, it may be necessary to use a hammer to loosen them. Finish unscrewing by hand. Remove the caliper mount. You can order the brake caliper and caliper mount used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take the new caliper mount. Also brush the caliper mount retaining bolts, then apply medium-strength thread locker to prevent accidental unscrewing. Reassemble the caliper mount by screwing first by hand, then with a ratchet and a 21mm socket to lock them in place. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Grab the pads and lightly coat the ends with copper grease to help them slide more easily. If they look worn, you are advised to replace them with new ones. Then put the outer pad in its housing. Grab the caliper. Place the inner pad in the brake pistons. Apply copper grease to facilitate the installation. Remove the stopping plugs. Reinsert the slide pins. Put the new brake caliper in place and screw in the new slide pins, by hand at first. Then with a ratchet to lock them in place. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Put the stopping plugs back in place. Then install the retaining clip. You can use a hammer to help you. Use pliers to remove the rubber plug from the caliper. Remove the shutter pliers from the hose. Get the new copper gaskets and the Banjo bolt. Put a gasket on the Banjo bolt. Install the assembly on the hose. Then put the second gasket on the Banjo bolt. Screw the Banjo bolt that connects the brake hose to the caliper back in. Finish tightening the Banjo bolt with a torque wrench. When replacing a brake caliper, you need to bleed the brake fluid system to remove air from the system. To do this, we suggest watching our video, How to Bleed the Brake Fluid System, Jeep Grand Cherokee. After bleeding, remember to clean the caliper disc assembly with brake cleaner. Then, you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground before properly fixing the wheels in place. If your Grand Cherokee is equipped with quadrilift air suspension, you can now turn off the jack mode. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid cap back on before starting the vehicle. Try to drive smoothly and avoid sudden braking for the first 30 miles or so to avoid glazing the new pads. Operation complete.